Hi, this is Clint Cora, and that was my 17-year-old dog, Lhasa Apso, Roxy. So those of you who have watched our various videos over the years, first of all, thank you, but you probably recognize Roxy. Anyways, today I wanted to do a video talking about Roxy's CCD condition. That's canine cognitive dysfunction, which I think she's had for at least the past year. And this should be helpful for those of you who are dog owners with older dogs who also have CCD, or you will have older dogs because all dogs are going to age. So I just want to describe some of the symptoms that we've been observing and how we've been managing them. So hopefully this will be helpful for you. But anyways, it all started about a year ago. First symptoms that we observed with Roxy was insomnia. In the middle of the night, she'll just get up and start wandering around the house for no apparent reason. As things progressed, she was able to sleep through the night now. These days, she doesn't get a lot of insomnia. She sleeps through the night, but she does sleep a lot. After breakfast, she goes back to bed at around 9, 10 a.m. and she'll sleep the entire day and won't get up until about maybe 5, sometimes 6 p.m. So she does sleep a lot. When she is awake and indoors, she tends to wander around just aimlessly. It's almost like a different dog. She doesn't really want to sit with me watching TV anymore like she used to. She would rather just wander around. And in some ways, I don't mind that because it's exercise. It's keeping her active. Now, when she's outside during our dog walks, everything's great. She just loves her walks. She loves studying things, bushes, fire hydrants, trees, that type of thing, like most dogs do, except she always had an above average interest for those. Now, she is slower, so that's probably just a sign of aging. She's slower, she's weaker. Now, while she's outside, I'll give her as much time as she wants. If she wants to study a certain bush for a couple of minutes, that's okay. I'm not going to rush her. So as a result, we're not covering much distance. It takes us about an hour just to get around the block, but that's okay because it's her walk. Now, those days where she used to do those big 2-hour hikes with her brother and all her dog friends, those days are long gone. So there's no way she can do such long walks anymore. So unfortunately, that's something that we have to accept. Now, another change that she's had indoors would be stairs. She's got some difficulty going up and down stairs. And this is very important, especially at nighttime. So at nighttime, I will use a baby gate to block off the stairs coming down from the second floor because she has fallen down the stairs once. And I think it's also related to maybe poor eyesight as she's aging. And she hesitates going up the stairs and going down. She's a little more confident when I'm right behind her. So most of the time, when we're doing stairs, I'll just carry her up and down. That's not a problem. Now, a big issue has been with food. About, let's say, 6 months ago, she stopped eating her dog food, just didn't want to touch her dog food. And as a result, she went down from 18 pounds down to 14 pounds. So there was some concern. So our vet actually suggested that we start feeding her human food, but good quality meats, human food. So these days she gets ground beef, sometimes chicken, sometimes tuna, mixed with brown rice or pasta and cooked vegetables. She loves it. So I'm happy to report that she's got her enthusiasm for eating again, and she's regained 2 pounds of body weight. So I'll also mix in a little bit of dog food, but she tends to eat the dog food last. Surprise, surprise. Now, the biggest change for us, unfortunately, has been related to her house training skills. This has been a huge adjustment for me because at first I couldn't understand it. Roxy, as you might know, along with her late brother Chester, they were perfectly house trained and even dog litter box trained. They were stars after all with our dog litter box program. And lately she has forgotten she has had accidents in the house. In fact, it seems that she can't even hold things in long enough to get to the litter box. So it could be a physical thing, it might be a mental thing of not recognizing the litter box anymore. But sometimes she'll even poo in my arm as I'm carrying her outside. So that might point to a little bit of physical loss of control there. So I've had to kind of put up with that. So what we're doing as a result is I'm trying to time things to get her outside when I think she needs to go. So that's first thing in the morning, and also usually after she gets up after her day-long nap. If she does everything outside, then that's okay. She can hang around inside. If she goes outside and she didn't do what I thought she would do, then what I would do after bringing her inside is I would keep her in a specific spot inside the house, but lined with pee pads. So hopefully when she makes an accident, it's easy to clean up. But that's one of the biggest adjustments. If I'm coming home from being outside and she was inside for most of the time, I'm kind of expecting that I'll have to clean up after her. But fortunately, most days I can time things okay that I can get her outside in time. But anyways, our vet says there's nothing we can do. This is definitely a result of CCD. I can't retrain her, so I'm not going to get mad at her. I'm just going to have to put up with it. Now, we shot another video, and you can search for it on YouTube. It's called A Typical Day in the Life of a 17-Year-Old Lhasa Apso. You will find it. And it just shows what Roxy is like from morning to night. And as you can see, she's relatively comfortable, relatively happy, and I'm going to try my best to keep her that way. We just had to make some adjustments to accommodate her CCD. So hopefully you found this helpful in case your dog experiences these types of symptoms. This is the first time in my entire dog career. I've been a dog owner since 1979, and this is the first time I'm experiencing these symptoms because my previous dogs didn't live old enough to get CCD. So I'm learning things as I go. So hopefully this will be useful for you. And otherwise, thank you for watching.